Bless him, as usual, was a little slow into stride, and towards the outside, What's the Story is one of the first to show. Also racing handy as Desert Peace over in that far side group, where Isla Kai is the early leader. Astro King tracks them, striped sleeves of Great Gadian prominent, with Cruyff Turn over in that far side group as well. Meanwhile, Percy's Lad leads down the near side in company with Symbolise. They're being followed through by XL Power, who's not that far away. Humanitarian Etonia next as they make their way the near side group, headed by Percy's Lad Symbolise. Over on the far side, Isla Kai leads Cruyff Turn over there with Astro King. They're tracked by What's the Story, Lunar Space, and up towards the centre of the racecourse and trying to make a little bit of progress is Tempest. Legend of Dubai is making ground in that far side group and is moving through. Behind these, Bo Pedro, What's the Story? Then behind these, San Andreas. Over on the far side, Totally Charming, Dark Shift and Escobar right at the back of the pack. Near side, Percy's Lad leads Symbolise, XL Power, Humanitarian, Notre Bet with Fantastic Fox. Etonian in the red, bless him, biding his time at the back of it would be a Serendipity and Magical Morning. So fanned across the course, they make with 2.5 furlongs to go. Isla Kai sitting pretty over on the far side, leading in Astro King, then pushed along behind these Great Gadian. Down the centre of the racecourse, the grey Dark Shift has made good ground, then Tempest. Legend of Dubai with a little bit of work to do, and Intelligent is now making ground as well in the white bridle with Totally Charming. Intelligent, Isla Kai over on the far side, Astro King, Dark Shift, Tempest, Great Gadian and Totally Charming, and it's Dark Shift under the near side, has moved through to a narrow lead from Tempest, who's staying on strongly, but out in front it is Dark Shift, but James McDonald, Intelligent on the far side rallying, but Dark Shift it is who won the Hunt Cup from Intelligent, Tempest, Astro King, Sinjari, Isla Kai. Blessing ran home for 7th, then Bo Pedro, Aratus was next, then Totally Charming. The Great Gadian was across the line in midfield in company with Escobar. Percy's Lad virtually pulled up, was Fantastic Fox and Dark Shift reuniting an old partnership. It was Charlie Hills who gave James McDonald his first place when he came over a few years ago. It's James's second win of the week. Intelligent ran really well, another Jane Chapel Hyam horse to run well. Tempest is third, Astro King I think has just got fourth. Sinjari ran well, there's not much on this side got in it. Isla Kai was sixth, likewise Bless him in seventh. You can probably upgrade that. Bo Pedro, Totally Charming, and behind these was Aratus just ahead of Great Gadian, Escobar, Percy's Lad, Notre Bet and the rest. It's always nice when the grey wins a big handicap, and Dark Shift for James McDonald is about as grey as you come. Taking a while to pull up, Dark Shift. A winner for Charlie Hills and another winner on the week for James McDonald.
Right, thank you. Yes, Richard, in a big field. That's a dream for a commentator. A prominent grey wins in the colours of Rick Frost, a local winner too. Rick is from Bracknell in Berkshire, which is only a few miles down the road. Jane Chapel Hyam going close to a famous double, but it was the grey Johnny who held on.
Yes, he won well, Ed. You know, James McDonald, as we said, he's called J Mac over in Australia. He's the gun jockey over there, and yeah, he's world class. You know, he kept it pretty simple. He was in the firing line all the way, changed his hands, gave him a couple of backhanders. It did look like the James Chapel Hyam horse was coming to pick him up, but fairness to the winner, Jason, I think he dug deep, and no hard luck stories really. Maybe the middle to the far side had more of an advantage. This side was always playing catch up.
I think it's funny how they split, wasn't it? You know, and then obviously as you start to fan out, the groups sort of merge back into one, if you like.
This is Harry Davis, Jason.
It had to be low numbers, middle to low numbers were massively dominant there, weren't they? Intelligent 4, Astro King 9, Isla Kai 12, sorry, and Dark Shift had a 15, probably the highest number of the finishers.
Down to Ollie.
This is amazing. The grooms, the stable lads, lasses up and down the country do such brilliant work, but this man here is called Reg. Reg, you've been working in racing for how long?
62 years.
And how long have you been at Charlie Hills?
30 years.
And is this your first Royal Ascot winner?
It certainly is, yeah.
How special is this?
Very special indeed, yeah. I love the horse. Yeah.
What is it about him? I mean, clearly he's a very talented horse, but what's he like at home?
Oh, great, yeah. Very great character, yeah.
He's only just coming back, so he had plenty of running in him afterwards as well.
He'll probably get him out on the court.
Reg, will there be a party for you and the team tonight?
I think so, yeah.
Good man. Well, listen, Reg, I'll let you go and lead the horse, and I'm going to grab a word with James McDonald, the winning rider. Reg giving him a big cheer. Yeah. If you can just take a turn, that would be brilliant. Let's have a word with Macca, the second winner of the week for James McDonald. You're loving Royal Ascot this year, aren't you?
I love Royal Ascot every year, but this one's been extra special. But.
And to do it for Charlie as well, because when you've come over before, you've lived with him, with his family in the past. How special is that for you?
Mate, this made my day. It's such a special win.
Charlie, one of my greatest pals, and fantastic trainer. What Pip and Charlie have done for me and my career is just unbelievable, and I can't thank them enough for all their support every year. There was so many big jockey names that were probably riding this horse, and I was lucky enough to find myself on it, but it's only because of Charlie.
Just explain, if you can expand on that, what have they done for your career?
When I was an 18-year-old kid, I come over with a suitcase, and Charlie, I lived with Charlie and Pip for 3 months. They gave me every opportunity to ride massive amount of winners. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have probably enjoyed it as much. And they could have easily put me in a cottage and made me find my own way out. So for them to really nurse me along when I was pretty young, it's just a testament to him as well. So it's awesome.
He's going to give you a huge hug when you come back in. Well done, Mac.
I'd say you'll be crying.
Well done, mate.
Thank you.
And that's the second winner of the meeting for James McDonald, third overall at Royal Ascot. Where's he in the echelon of top jockeys in the world for you, Johnny?
Top 5, Ed. Very talented young man. Rides all the good horses over in Australia, travels the world now, and you can see he does his homework really well, and he's able to pull it off then on the biggest stage. So, yeah, top guy, great rider.
And for Charlie Hills, a 6th Royal Ascot winner. What happened to the favourite? The big gamble in the race, Jason?
Yeah, again, look, it's a completely different test. As it ends up, he was drawn on the right side in stall number 10. However, it was only a novice, a 15-runner novice that he ran in on his racecourse debut. After that, it was all small fields, and sometimes you just get a little bit intimidated. They're not used to it. I'm just trying to watch from here whether his tail was actually going round a little bit, or if that was him just galloping along. But he's flattened off in the middle and not giving a hard time once his chance had gone. So hopefully they'll go back and regroup.
Tempest has run well in the noseband there. On the far side, you've got Isla Kay, and in the forefront again in this race, Astro King. You're pointing at something there, Johnny.
Yeah, my horse, what was that? Sinjari. He stayed on best of all from the stand side. Looked like he was travelling very, very well, but too much ground to make up.
And is that the late closer again this side? Bless him, who always runs like that, doesn't he? That's his test here.
Look at Reg. He's milking the applause, getting a hug from Charlie Hills. Reg, enjoy this moment, leading in the Royal Hunt Cup winner.
Oh, shit, all right.
I think Reg has rather stolen the show there. That's brilliant.